May 7th, 2022, which is tomorrow evening, is Impact Wrestling Under Siege. Going to give you my predictions now here on SCW. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Please subscribe right now. Leave any comments in the comment section. Please like and share the video as well. We're only a couple of weeks removed from the Rebellion pay-per-view, but Impact Wrestling somehow has managed to put on a stacked card for us once again here for the Under Siege show taking place tomorrow. And there's got to be about at least 3 or 4 of these matches I'm really looking forward to, which makes it feel like a must-see show. So without further ado, let's get straight into the predictions then. Let's not waste any time today. And let's go straight into what will be the main event of this show. The Impact World Championship, the face of the company, Josh Alexander, defending that championship against Tomohiro Ishii from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, Ishii actually won a Rebellion against Jonah, and of course now he's aligned himself as the #1 contender. Josh Alexander finally becoming the Impact World Champion at Rebellion, defeating Moose, and of course he beat Moose in a rematch on Impact TV and then was confronted by Ishii after retaining the championship. This is a perfect match, a dream match of sorts. The forbidden door is wide open with Impact and New Japan Pro Wrestling. For me, this is the perfect opponent for Josh Alexander to start a long reign as the world champion. I'm really looking forward to this match, and while I think this would be a perfect clash of styles, Josh Alexander is definitely walking away with the victory. Next, let's talk about the Impact World Tag Team Championships. Of course, Violent by Design retaining their championships in an 8-team gauntlet match at Rebellion, now taking on the Briscoes at this show. The Briscoes, of course, coming in after Rebellion, already getting a championship match. They won a #1 contenders match against Heath and Rhino. It does seem a bit sudden to put the Briscoes in this position, but I don't blame Impact either. Strike the iron while it's hot. The Briscoes coming off red hot after WrestleMania weekend, of course having the fantastic match of the Supercard of Honor against FTR, and of course a dream match also against the Good Brothers. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Briscoes go against many other great teams in Impact Wrestling, but doing it instantly as the tag team champions. That's right, the Briscoes are my prediction early doors to become Impact World Tag Team Champions. And this could also explain why VDB didn't drop the belts at the Rebellion show. Switching things up to the Knockouts, we've got the Knockouts Championship on the line. Tasha Steelz defending against Havok. Well, Tasha Steelz did defend the belt successfully against Rosemary at Rebellion. It's now Havok's turn to have a go. You can do as much spooky decay stuff as you want. I do see Tasha retaining the gold. Same with the AAA Reinas Championship. We've got Taya Valkryie, the new champion, winning the gold at Rebellion against Deonna Purrazzo. The former champion, the former champ, she's now Deonna no belts. We'll be looking to try and get one of those belts back here. Sadly for Deonna, I'm not sure what the future holds for her in Impact Wrestling at this particular moment. I'm wondering if her contract could be coming up on the road to Slammiversary. One thing is for sure though, I have Taya Valkryie retaining the championship here. Deonna Purrazzo will still be Deonna no belts. We've got stable warfare going on at Under Siege as well. Really looking forward to this. Bullet Club versus Honor No More. 2 very well built factions as well. Honor No More, of course, have been around since around February time in Impact Wrestling. The Bullet Club, well, that's been going on for many years. But of course, the new and improved reincarnation of Bullet Club, it seems we've had over the recent months. Of course, the Good Brothers taking over GOD. In this particular match, we've got Jay White, we've got Chris Bay, we've got the Good Brothers, and El Phantasmo coming back to Impact Wrestling for this show. Of course, on the Honor No More side, everyone apart from PCO, which means we've got Eddie Edwards, Vincent, Kenny King, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett. For me personally, to give a prediction, I honestly think this could go either way. I could see this continue on onto future shows as well. At some point, I need Lethal Lockdown to come back, but of course, that's for another day. On this show, to be honest right now, Bullet Club is so hot once again. Jay White, of course, recently has thrown his name in the hat to go for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, attacking Okada with the group just recently. So for me personally, I think Bullet Club business will be in full effect on this show. I think that Bullet Club will pick up the victory here because they are on a red hot streak, and I think Honor No More probably can afford the loss at this point. Next, let's talk the X Division Championship. Ace Austin has proven he could win on his own when people thought he couldn't before, needing the help of Madman Fulton, perhaps even trying to get the help of Speedball Mike Bailey. Well, he won the championship on his own at Rebellion. Now it's the return match. The former champion, Trey Miguel, trying to get the gold back here. For me personally, it's a natural progression of this, of a storyline. I'm looking forward to it. These two have always had great chemistry in the ring together, but I think Ace Austin will retain the gold, and I think at some point he will face Speedball Mike Bailey once again in a singles match. And speaking of Speedball Mike Bailey, he'll be taking on Alex Shelley in a rematch from the multiverse of matches. This match, the first time around, stole the show. Was absolutely incredible on WrestleMania weekend. I can't wait for these two to do it again. This gives me like RVD, Jerry Lynn kind of vibes from ECW back in the 90s. So for me, I'd be happy to see these guys wrestle like this, you know, numerous times over the calendar year. Will there be the same result as last time with Speedball picking up the victory, or will Alex Shelley get the W this time? A little bit of story enhancement from the last time these faced to now. There was a 6-man tag team match just recently, and there was miscommunication in that match with Speedball and Alex Shelley, who were on the same team. Of course, it was the Motor City Machine Guns and Mike Bailey going against Honor No More on that occasion. So to come with a result, for me personally, I think Speedball should pick up the W, but he's starting to be on the losing streak a little bit. He's lost the last couple of matches. I will predict Alex Shelley will win this time around, but I do think there will be another match with these two in the very near future. And when that happens, I think Speedball will pick up the W and will win the feud. Last match on the main show, we've got Steve Macklin going against Chris Sabin. This was two birds of a fantastic triple threat match at Rebellion. Of course, Jay White was the other combatant at that time. Macklin picked up the victory in that match, and of course, I think he should pick up the W here as well. Macklin has seemed to call his shot. He wants to go for the World Championship at some point in the near future, and I think he's done an amazing job in Impact. I've really enjoyed what he's brought to the table. Chris Sabin, for me, he's always going to be like a Mr. Impact kind of wrestling kind of guy. Doesn't need wins and losses at this point. I think he is going to be fine whatever happens. So for me, Steve Macklin must pick up the win in this match. We also have two matches on Countdown to Under Siege on YouTube. Giselle Shaw will be taking on Madison Rayne. As you can see in the graphics there, Madison Rayne will have her Knockouts Tag Team Championship partner Tenille Dashwood in her corner. Giselle Shaw will have Alicia Edwards in her corner. Very interesting dynamic with them two together. I wonder if they could be future contenders for the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. For me, for that reason, it makes perfect sense that Giselle Shaw should pick up the win in the singles match here. And as well as that, we've got Rich Swann taking on Laredo Kid, which should be another fantastic encounter. Can't wait to see these two go at it. For me personally, Rich Swann is my guy. I'm going to go for him as the prediction. He's had a little bit of confrontation with Matt Cardona backstage just recently on Impact TV. Willie Max sadly is no longer with the company, which I'm a bit sad and disappointed about, if I'm going to be brutally honest. But that means Rich Swann will go on a singles run going forward. I can see him going for the Digital Media Championship in the very near future. So for that reason, let's give him some momentum. Rich Swann to pick up the victory. But that's my predictions for the show. Let me know your predictions in the comments below right now. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like the video, share with a friend, and subscribe as well. These three things are so important for the growth of any channel on YouTube, so I would really appreciate it if you would help this channel out and do some of those things. And certainly would also be interested to know what is your favourite match that you're looking forward to most on this card. But check out some other videos in the meantime on the channel popping up on the side of the screen right now. Of course, videos always on this channel of WWE, Impact Wrestling, AEW, and much, much more. So make sure SCW is your home if you enjoyed this style of wrestling content. I'll see you very soon. The Q&A will be back over the weekend. And of course, I've got a retro review for you that was dropped on the channel earlier today. Backlash predictions were yesterday. So go and check those out if you're interested. But thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Enjoy Under Siege and have yourselves a great day.